Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in today, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more Stoic wisdom to guide your life. And if you're already part of our community, welcome back. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you find it valuable. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's get real for a second. Are you sometimes lying awake at night, maybe staring at the ceiling, and a nagging question creeps into your mind? It's the kind of question that whispers doubts about whether you're truly setting your family up for lasting success. Maybe you're working hard, maybe you're even accumulating wealth, but deep down, do you ever wonder if you're building a foundation of genuine prosperity for your family? Something that goes beyond just the numbers in a bank account? We live in a world that constantly screams at us to chase more, to buy more, to be more, according to some external, often materialistic standard. But what if true family wealth isn't just about the size of your inheritance, but about the virtues you pass down through generations? What if real financial responsibility is less about accumulating riches and more about cultivating wisdom, prudence, and contentment within your family? That's exactly what we're exploring today. We're diving into the profound wisdom of Stoicism to uncover a guide to responsible family finances that focuses on building generational virtue, not just generational wealth. Forget the get-rich-quick schemes and the endless pursuit of more. We're talking about a deeper, more meaningful approach to family finances, one rooted in timeless principles that can truly enrich your lives and the lives of your children and grandchildren. Throughout this video, we're going to unpack 5 key Stoic principles that can revolutionize how you think about and manage your family's finances. And I really want to hear from you. As we go through each principle, drop your thoughts, your experiences, and your own interpretations in the comments below. Let's create a real conversation and learn from each other. Sound good? All right, let's get started. 1. Understanding true wealth. So let's kick things off with a fundamental shift in perspective. Stoicism challenges the conventional definition of wealth. In our modern world, wealth is almost exclusively measured by material possessions, by the numbers in your investment portfolio, by the size of your house and the make of your car. But Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus would argue that this is a deeply flawed and ultimately unsatisfying way to define true wealth. For a Stoic, true wealth isn't about external possessions. It's about inner contentment and virtue. It's about the richness of your character, the strength of your relationships, and the depth of your experiences. Think about it. Can money truly buy you happiness? Can a bigger house guarantee a stronger family bond? Can a luxury car ensure inner peace? Stoicism says no. These external things are fleeting. They are vulnerable to fortune, and they often bring more anxiety than genuine satisfaction. This Stoic perspective encourages families to reevaluate their priorities. Instead of relentlessly chasing material accumulation, we are invited to prioritize experiences, relationships, personal growth, and contributing to something larger than ourselves. Think about family vacations that create lasting memories, not just expensive souvenirs. Think about investing in your children's education and character development, not just their trust funds. Think about spending quality time together, engaging in meaningful conversations, and building a strong, supportive family unit. By valuing what truly matters, virtue, wisdom, relationships, and inner peace, families can actively avoid the trap of consumerism. Consumerism thrives on creating a constant sense of lack, always telling you that you need more to be happy. Stoicism offers an antidote to this. It teaches us to find greater satisfaction in simple living, in appreciating what we already have, and in focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions. Now, I'm curious, what does true wealth mean to you and your family? Beyond the financial aspect, what are the things you truly value and prioritize? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's see how we can collectively redefine wealth in a more meaningful and stoic way. 2. Practicing prudence in spending. Our second Stoic principle for responsible family finances is prudence. Prudence in Stoic philosophy isn't just about being careful with money, it's about practical wisdom applied to all aspects of life, including our finances. It's about making thoughtful, reasoned decisions, always considering the long-term consequences of our actions. In the context of family finances, prudence translates to making conscious and informed choices about spending, saving, and investing. It's about moving away from impulsive purchases and emotional spending, and instead adopting a more deliberate and strategic approach. This starts with understanding where your money is going. One of the most practical ways to cultivate prudence is by creating a budget. Now, I know budgeting might sound restrictive or boring to some, but think of it as a tool for empowerment. A budget isn't about limiting yourself. It's about gaining control over your finances and aligning your spending with your values and long-term goals. It's about making conscious choices rather than letting your money slip away on autopilot. Prudence also involves avoiding unnecessary debt. Stoics valued freedom and independence, and debt can be a significant source of financial and emotional burden. While some debt, like a mortgage or strategic investment, can be beneficial, it's crucial to be mindful of accumulating consumer debt for things that don't truly add value to your lives. Distinguishing between needs and wants is a key aspect of prudent spending. Do you need the latest gadget, or is it simply a want fueled by marketing and social pressure? Learning to differentiate between these can significantly impact your financial well-being. Furthermore, prudence extends to investing wisely. Stoics valued long-term thinking, and this applies to financial investments as well. Instead of chasing quick gains or risky ventures, prudent investing focuses on sustainable, long-term growth that aligns with your family's financial goals and risk tolerance. So, here's a question for you. Where do you see the biggest opportunities to practice prudence in your family's spending habits? Are there areas where you could be more mindful and intentional with your money? Share your insights and any practical tips you have for cultivating prudence in the comments. 3. Embracing frugality and simplicity. Moving on to our third Stoic principle, we have frugality and simplicity. Now, frugality often gets a bad rap in our consumer-driven society. It's sometimes associated with being cheap or deprived. But Stoic frugality is not about deprivation. It's about a conscious choice to live in accordance with nature, to be content with enough, and to avoid extravagance for its own sake. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness doesn't come from accumulating more and more possessions. In fact, the pursuit of endless material wealth can often lead to dissatisfaction and anxiety. Frugality, in the Stoic sense, is about finding joy in simple pleasures, appreciating what you already have, and avoiding unnecessary extravagance. It's about living intentionally and consciously, rather than being driven by societal pressures to constantly upgrade and consume. Embracing simplicity can manifest in various ways in your family's finances. It could mean choosing experiences over material gifts, opting for quality over quantity, or finding creative ways to reduce waste and consumption. It might involve cooking meals at home more often instead of eating out constantly, repairing items instead of immediately replacing them, or decluttering your home and life from unnecessary possessions. Frugality isn't about being miserly, it's about freeing up resources for more meaningful pursuits. When you're not constantly chasing the next purchase, you have more time, energy, and money available for things that truly enrich your lives, such as education, travel, charitable giving, or simply spending quality time with loved ones. It's about redirecting your resources towards what truly matters to you and your family. Think about it. What are some areas in your life where you could embrace more frugality and simplicity? What are some simple pleasures that bring you and your family joy without costing a lot of money? Share your ideas and experiences with frugality in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to find contentment with enough. 4. Cultivating gratitude and contentment. Our fourth Stoic principle is gratitude and contentment. In a world that constantly bombards us with messages of lack and inadequacy, cultivating gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice, especially when it comes to finances. Gratitude is a potent antidote to the dissatisfaction that often accompanies the relentless pursuit of wealth. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what we have rather than what we lack. By regularly reflecting on the good things in our lives, both big and small, we can cultivate a sense of contentment and avoid the trap of constantly wanting more. This practice fosters a deep appreciation for our present circumstances, rather than always chasing some future state of happiness that is contingent on external factors. In the context of family finances, practicing gratitude can shift our focus from what we wish we had to appreciating what we already possess. It could be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on the blessings in your life. Your health, your family, your home, your opportunities. It could involve expressing gratitude to each other for the contributions each family member makes. It could also mean practicing gratitude for the simple things like a warm meal, a comfortable bed, or a beautiful sunset. Contentment in the Stoic sense isn't about complacency or settling for mediocrity. It's about finding peace and satisfaction in your current situation while still striving for improvement and growth. It's about recognizing that true happiness isn't dependent on external circumstances, but rather on our internal state of mind. When we cultivate gratitude and contentment, we are less likely to fall prey to the endless cycle of wanting more and more, and we are more likely to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment. So, how do you and your family practice gratitude? What are some specific things you are grateful for in your lives right now? Share your gratitude practices and reflections in the comments. Let's create a space of appreciation and positivity. 5. Teaching financial literacy to children. Finally, our fifth and crucial Stoic principle is teaching financial literacy to children. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on education and self-improvement as pathways to virtue and a good life. This principle extends to financial literacy, which is an essential life skill that should be taught to children from a young age. Just as we teach our children about ethics, morality, and other important life skills, we also have a responsibility to equip them with the knowledge and skills they need to manage their finances responsibly. Financial literacy isn't just about numbers and spreadsheets. It's about developing a healthy relationship with money, understanding its role in society, and making informed financial decisions throughout their lives. Teaching children about budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management from an early age can have a profound impact on their future financial well-being. Start with simple concepts like the difference between needs and wants, the importance of saving, and the value of earning money through work. As they grow older, you can introduce more complex topics like investing, credit, and long-term financial planning. Make financial literacy a family conversation. Involve your children in age-appropriate financial discussions. Explain your family's financial decisions and encourage them to ask questions. Lead by example by demonstrating responsible financial habits in your own life. Remember, you're not just teaching them about money, you're instilling in them the Stoic virtues of prudence, discipline, and responsibility, which will serve them well in all aspects of their lives. By teaching financial literacy, we are not just preparing our children to be financially successful, we are also cultivating generational virtue. We are equipping them with the tools and wisdom to make responsible choices, to avoid financial pitfalls, and to build a future based on sound financial principles and Stoic values. So, what are some ways you are currently teaching or plan to teach financial literacy to your children or younger family members? What are some resources or strategies you have found helpful? Share your tips and experiences in the comments. Let's collaborate on raising a generation of financially responsible and virtuous individuals. And there you have it. 5 Stoic principles to guide your family towards responsible finances and generational virtue. Remember, true wealth isn't just about the money you accumulate, it's about the virtues you cultivate and pass down. By understanding true wealth, practicing prudence, embracing frugality, cultivating gratitude, and teaching financial literacy, you can build a stronger, more resilient, and more virtuous family legacy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video valuable and thought-provoking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from these Stoic principles. And, most importantly, keep practicing Stoicism in your daily life. Until next time, take care and stay virtuous.